Hi, I'm Susan Anderson from TI Squared, otherwise known as Technology, Integration, and Innovation. We've all had that student that emails you at 9 o'clock at night because they didn't understand the concept and are not quite sure how to do the homework. As much as we would like to help, we can't go home with every single student. But with AI, we can offer them the next best thing, a personalized 24/7 tutor that helps them understand the work rather than doing it for them. Today, we're going to look at how high school students can use Canvas's AI tools to act as a study partner, specifically to break down complex topics and to help them make study guides. We're going to use Canvas AI for this. When I click on the Canvas AI button, it brings up the Magic Write dialog box. So let's say that a student is struggling with the classic biology hurdle, the difference between mitosis and meiosis. They get those mixed up constantly. So perhaps the student would type in, I keep confusing mitosis and meiosis. Can you explain the difference to me simply using an analogy about music playlist? Now, notice this prompt. We are not asking for a textbook definition. We're asking for an analogy that hooks onto something that the student already understands. So now I'm going to click the Generate button, and it's going to generate the text for me. Notice that it explains mitosis is like copying a playlist exactly, but meiosis is taking two different playlists, shuffling them together, and creating a brand new unique mix. Now, suddenly that concept might click for our students, but this still might not be enough. We need something that's going to reinforce this. So now the student can say, now make a study guide. Now, this is where the magic happens. It now takes those concepts and creates a study guide that the student can use to be able to synthesize this information. Now, before you roll this out, we need to have a talk about the student usage matrix. Using AI to explain concepts usually falls under the green or the yellow sections. It's about learning support. However, you must explicitly teach your students the difference. Asking AI to explain mitosis is green, but asking AI to write my lab report in mitosis is red. It's essential that you set those boundaries using the signals for using AI before they open the tool. So your challenge is to have your students open Canva during a review session. Ask them to generate one analogy and a study guide for an upcoming unit. Watch how it changes their ownership of the material. Thank you for joining us to learn about Canvas AI. We hope these strategies help your students to be able to use these resources at their fingertips to learn about and comprehend confusing topics. In our next lesson, we'll learn how to guide students on using AI as an organizational tool. I'm Susan Anderson from TI Squared. Thank you for learning with us.